For me, being the centre of the world is probably the one. I think reputation as well goes a long way. As we know as players, as you know in teams that you support, reputation is a big thing, and the Hong Kong Sevens has that reputation of being a great place, a hub for sevens, and as I mentioned, it's in the middle of the world, so easily accessible to get to.
Hong Kong Sevens is so special because, you know, it's 1976, I think, the first time that it had its international version of the tournament, and it's kind of the spiritual home. And the way the stadium's set, you feel like everyone's on top of you. The atmosphere come Sunday afternoon when you get to those knockouts is just amazing. And players, coaches, everybody feels it's like a rite of passage to be involved in the Hong Kong Sevens. Can't really truly say you've been involved in Sevens until you've been here.
Well, I think obviously Hong Kong Sevens is probably so special because it's what you think of when you think of Sevens. It's the original big tournament. Even before the circuit took off, it was still the big tournament. And I know as a New Zealander, being a kid growing up watching, we used to send over our stars and watching them play. Remember watching them play Fiji and then the finals and stuff. So no, I think it's just when you think Sevens, you think Hong Kong really. So I think that's what probably still holds it in such big stead.
The Hong Kong Sevens is really the celebration of all good things rugby. I think Hong Kong for a long time has been the most famous and been the big Sevens tournament for a long time. It's about history. Any event that has so much history, and Hong Kong has the best history in Sevens, and that's why it's the #1 event to win.
So I've been a rugby fan all my life, and everyone's heard of the Hong Kong Sevens. So it's the first time I've been here, very excited, and there's a real buzz in the air. You know, you can feel that when you first got here. I got here on Monday morning, and it's kind of really building, and now here we are with the women's tournament today. So I think it's really special. You know, Sevens is a relatively new sport in a way, but Hong Kong Sevens is steeped in history, and I think that's what makes it so special in the rugby world.
It's kind of hard to put your finger on what it is that makes Hong Kong so special. I think it's probably, yes, this is my 4th one. I think each one is so different. Depends on the company you fall into. Depends on, you know, the rugby is pretty much the constant, but yeah, I think the people you come across, the energy of the place, you know, the anticipation and the build up to it. It's just a great fun week, and yeah, the 3 that I've done in advance of this one, no 2 days have been the same, and it's just, you're going to have an awful lot of laughs, you're going to see some funny costumes, and you're going to catch up with people that you haven't seen probably since this time last year. So what's not to like about all that?
I think what makes Hong Kong one of the most special sort of tournaments is probably the history behind it. I think yes, we've got the series now at the moment, but you know, back a long time ago, and particularly when I was playing, Hong Kong was the sort of place you wanted to come and win. It was almost like the World Cup of every year. Like, you came here and tried to compete and win. Then you know, you were the champion for that year. And so I think historically it's always been that. And it's nice to be back in this capacity, but also as a player, former player, and having won here in Hong Kong. It's still a very special place.